Let the games begin. A million ways to win. I'm sick of the wait and sick of the pain. I live with this weight within that weighs me down, but nevertheless I find a way to win. I pick up the pace and simmer the game. The shook of the pace I bring. Embrace the savior. They're thinking of ways to slay the king. Running away from ways of sin. She thinking of ways to break me in. Delivering major, narrator. The bigger the work rate, the bigger the paper. I'm telling them your validation, boy, I validate myself. These rappers couldn't stomach me, they punch below the belt. Sitting and dreaming of palm trees, more drive than a calf. You're lukewarm, that's half heat. I'm Luke Pay, I'm Kwali, I'm Mos Def, I'm Ali. Who in the wanna spar me? This ain't a regular party. Somebody ring an alarm, please. My pole vote to the next stage. I'll be ahead of the next wave and the next wave and the next wave. Labels are playing a guess game. I'll be the king of the chess game, telling them give me the checkmate. I'm a black man in a white world with a mad flow and a fresh fade. Couldn't see this in the X-ray. Space bars better escape. The lost hope, but I kept faith. No games, but I get played. Stones back with a new flow. Don's like, where did you go? Gotta move though through the back doors and the loopholes. Move slow, then you lose hope. Gotta think fast, never stoop low. Few scars from a few foes. Now we move smart, never too close. Head in the game, telling them give me the praise. Tables are turning, we getting it burning. It never could sever the flame. Don't want a regular wage. Brother be coming of age. Something to nothing, I promise I'm coming. I'm setting it up in a blaze. Gluttonous brothers is plotting on me. I'm in a cup with a couple of. I wouldn't bother to bother the one. Running a shot of this bob and I weave. Never forgetting that nothing is free. I've been ahead of them, I'm in the lead. I was a brother with nothing to see. One of the rappers who got a degree. I'm just a brother with nothing to hide. Ready to get in no matter the heights. Give you a little advice. Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be plotting, you better be wise. Never be letting them get me alive. Brothers be trying to be killing the vibe. I will endeavor to sever the ties. Spending my hours on keeping the relevance. I was a brother with nothing but eminence. Double the pressure with nothing but elegance. I was a man who believed in development. Hard to fake, had to be prevalent. Last place, never was evident. Even though I was ahead of them, I was determined to make them irrelevant. Then I come for the regiment. I'll be the king of the residents. Put me on Letterman. I'm in my element. I was 11 when I was a. Give me the mic. Running it clean. Hungry as ever. Nothing to eat. Nothing to something. I body the beat. None of you brothers got nothing on me. Stones here. Busker flow.
Slum party forever for life. Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀 거라 집에 가기 전엔 불러 yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 기에 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴대지만 내 속마음은 yeah yeah Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever 그만 입에 발린 말은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불평불만을 감당할 시간 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴 이런 게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 집에는 가지마 나는 혼자는 더 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 밥 하나 없이도 잘만 놀잖아 Don't leave me alone 쏟아져 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 밤 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 암실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다 떼창하지만 모두가 부려 팝 yeah. Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever 춤출 기분이 아닌데 그래도 예의상식 나는 처벌해야 해 맞은 것처럼 박태 꼴배기 싫래 괜히 그냥 내가 문제인 것 같아 이렇게 태어난 내가 죄야 또 내 자신을 탓해 이런 나를 알면서도 모르는 척 다들 신무게 칵테일 그래 나 신경 쓰지 말고 편하게 놀아 억지로 위로할 필요도 없다니까는 내 눈치 안 봐도 돼 또 떠들어주는 걸로 난 이미 충분해 I just wanna party
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And so in the game for the Magic, filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. And the Knicks making a change here. Davis is checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Anthony, the pass to Carter. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. And he's good on the three ball. And it's an 8-point New York lead. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 20 points for Franz Wagner. The Knicks leading by 6. And stolen by Wagner. Inside. Trying to get open is Carter. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Anthony against Morant. A wide open look for Durant. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York.
Knicks lead.
Anthony finds Wagner.
131.
Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Wagner's got 22.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Irving looking for an opening. Out to Morant. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense a step slow.
Knicks lead.
You can see the result.
41.
Now here's Anthony.
133.
He's got 25. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point goal.
He has 28 points for the game.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. And Orlando has possession. Following the score by New York, Carter. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Some nice passing by New York here. Davis in the corner. Back to Morant. James dishes to Morant. Irving kicks to James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for New York. Russell Westbrook comes in for James. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Banchero. And it's Gary Harris in for Cole Anthony.
Boy, you guys think about the Orlando Magic. It's been a franchise that hasn't been able to get any kind of footing in the right direction. This all transpired after Dwight Howard left. They've had a number of high draft picks. We've got to see what happens from here.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Passes it to Westbrook. And here is Davis. And they double up Davis. Westbrook passes to Davis. Back to Westbrook. Shoots over Wagner. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter. The Magic, Doris, have accumulated a lot of losses, too, over the years. And you feel it taking a toll, I think, on their confidence. Do you?
I do, Kevin, because this is a team with a lot of young players. And when losing is all you know, it's a challenge. You're trying desperately to establish culture and winning habits. And you need to start being competitive again. It can be a perpetuating cycle that they've got to break out of.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. James checked in for Kyrie Irving. Ja Morant comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
The Magic trail by 5. Suggs with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the inside. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
And LeBron throws it down.
Now, history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Here's Suggs. Following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Harris. The shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Curry kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
The Magic trail by 7. Harris outside. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Suggs. And the basket by Isaac. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And a deep three from Curry. Orlando grabs the miss. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And a close look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And here is Curry after Gary Harris made that last three-pointer. Out to Morant. Now the pass to James. A three ball. And again, New York with the triple.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Suggs passes to Okeke. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Davis.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for New York. LeBron outside for three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. Count that one from Isaac. 13 points for Jonathan Isaac.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Here's Okeke. Banked in off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Lobbed up there for Durant. And Katie throws it down.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a key ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
And James throws it down.
Well, just another night in the office for LeBron James. So efficient, so productive.
Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Davis. Then for the Magic, Ross comes in for Okeke, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Gary Harris. 55 seconds left in the third. James finds Durant. James against Isaac. Outside for Curry. Suggs with the steal. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Morant, and he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Count it. Isaac's got 6 points in the quarter.
The assertiveness from Jonathan Isaac right there with the defense in his face, knows he's still capable of making the shot.
Here's Fultz, and he makes that one.
Markelle Fultz.
Fultz has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for New York. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We'll return shortly.
And a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Jaylen Brown out there with LeBron James. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Durant. And it's Morant in at the point. And there's Fultz on the assist from Banchero.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's Morant through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Well, Orlando shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And pushing it up, here's New York. Morant with the ball. James finds Brown. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Wagner with it. He's picked up by KD. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. A different look for New York. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Curry subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. Then for the Magic, Wendell Carter comes in for Bamba. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Anthony against Curry. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Anthony's got 30.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Interior position with LeBron James and the ball in his hands. Yeah, you're going to score.
And stolen by LeBron. It's stolen by Anthony. And they're pushing it up for the finish. And then Carter with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Morant kicks to Davis. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And the ejection by Curry.
Wow, Stephen Curry sent one back. My goodness.
Here's Wagner. They double him with LeBron. Pass to Ross from outside the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And another turnover here by New York.
Magic ball.
Magic leading by 4. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before the...
Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And a new group in for the Knicks. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Durant. Carmelo Anthony. Comes in for LeBron. Bradley's checked in for John Morant. And Irving subbed in for Curry.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
On its way from Irving for 2. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Davis. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Anthony kicks to Nowitzki. Outside Irving. Back to Nowitzki. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Come on now, very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
Banchero, that's good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wagner against Anthony. Here's Banchero. It's good.
Paolo Banchero.
Banchero's got 49 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Irving for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And again, New York with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Anthony, the pass to Ross. They need this. Rejected by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
On its way from Irving for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
New York moving it around. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
The Magic trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it back. Banchero kicks to Anthony. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
So I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Durant's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And it's with also for Orlando. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Terrence Ross. From the top of the key, shots good by Anthony. Anthony's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Irving drives in, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Anthony's checked in for New York.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier. Then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Knicks. Good. Irving's got 41.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Here are the Magic now, trailing by 19. Here's Anthony. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Anthony's got 9 points now in just the second half. Irving finds Westbrook, and here's Irving, covered by Anthony. Shoots the three, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Trying to get open is Carter. And that one's good, Suggs.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Here's Irving, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Pass to Suggs. Now Wagner. Down low, Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Outside Irving. Kicks it to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Carter. And so he's picked up his final. He will sit for the rest of this game. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Dwight Howard at the line.
A free throw off from Howard. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
New York takes timeout. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's making, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant's rhythm. The release point's so good. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is unstoppable.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Knicks leading by 16. Davis dishes to Durant, and finished up by KD.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Curry with it. Picked up by Banchero. Kicks it out to James. For 3, Durant. Good, and the assist goes to James. KD's got 15 points in just the second half.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
The shot by Curry, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New York.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's what you call taking out your do-it-yourself kit. Make the defensive play and make them pay on the other end.
Davis kicks to LeBron. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Banchero. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. And Hampton subbed in for Cole Anthony. Nice. Shot there by Bamba.
Well, you love the show of aggressiveness right there from Mo Bamba. You want to get physical with me? I'm going to score it on the interior.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Gets it down to single digits.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's good from long range. James has got 42 in the game.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.